I still wanna kiss you. Small talk, I'm looking at you, touching your hand but not feeling you. Small mind, looking at me.
There's pros everywhere. How are you?
I'm knackered. Woo! Nah. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Little bit hungover?
Huh?
Little bit hungover?
No, I'm actually alright. See you, Paul.
How are you?
Paul. See you, Paul.
I'm part of Team Quickstep, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's why you got out of our car. Hey guys, it's raining.
Yep, I think it's raining.
Mate, they spelt passport wrong on your passport.
It's spelled in Dutch.
Spelt wrong.
Passport.
So I'm just riding through the park and look what I bump into. These guys absolutely smashing it on these Cervelo bikes.
My opponent is right behind me, and she's the current world Kona Ironman champion for her age group.
You're in one word at a time mode. Yeah.
Yes. What zone is that?
It's pretty high.
I'm so glad to see you, man.
Good to see you. You got a faster bike than me. This is a bit unfair.
I certainly have. Feeling absolutely destroyed. And Jane's playing with me.
Wind is up.
I wish it was up in my lungs. I think it's adrenaline and a new geometry, you know?
Yeah.
And the fact that I've got a world champion on my back.
It hurts a little each time you say it, and you say, is it really working?
Does he get you on the line?
Yeah, you did! Damn!
What are you guys doing?
Well, we're showcasing the new Cervelo P5X.
Right, that's why you're riding so fast around the park.
Yeah, it's an amazing bike. I mean, oh my goodness. It's
Just
the
got a
first,
call from Jason like, get in the park now.
No.
We're doing some stuff.
it's the first time we've been on it.
The problem you've got with the P5X
Yeah.
is if you're not allowed to drive cars
Yeah.
and film out of them, or motorbikes,
Yeah.
you know, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Francis Cade, that's how you do it.
You're the only person fast enough.
He's the only person mad enough to hold the digital SLR and ride a bike and fit enough to keep up with you.
Fit enough,
How was that?
Fit enough to get her on time, more like.
Oh,
that.
my
You
goodness.
did great, and we are hugely
thank you.
indebted to you, because that
It's
will
good
make.
to see you. I needed a spin. I've only done 500k over the last 3 days.
So it's a review. It's by way of a challenge, because
Right, I
as you
see.
know, on my channel we always do a little bit of a twist to things. Jane, as you know, is a world-class elite triathlete, and she also has access to these crazy machines. And so we've got two of the hottest bikes on the planet.
What a great excuse to ride
yeah,
him.
Exactly.
And I'm miffed, I've just been beaten.
Well, yeah, I think we all know what really happened, which is that you thought, oh, bless him, look, I'll just sit behind him, let him feel good. And then the only problem with that plan was that you had the wrong gear on that.
I know.
You see,
I know.
and I'd love to pretend that it was all part of my strategy. I just happened to have the right gear. You know these shark movies where they're stuck out in the water and they can't get back to shore, and they feel the presence. You know, that's what it was like.
It's coming.
Yeah, it was like that. It was like the fin was up, and I could feel it behind me for at least half the circuit.
With it, I think I'm getting the thing with this bike. So first of all, I mean, it's fabulous. I mean, it moves really well. The shifting's great. The climbing's actually better than it's great. Because obviously it's so super aerodynamic, fastest bike in the straight line. And I thought it would be slightly heavy for climbing, but you know what? It's absolutely fine. It's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. And it's super aero. Did you notice
It's
that?
insane. I said, you know,
Oh my
I
God.
compared it to those videos on YouTube. You know when you get a hot knife and they cut through different gadgets on YouTube?
Yeah.
This is like a hot knife through air. It just moves it out of the way.
What was it like in the crosswinds?
Oh, obviously that's why I was so slow, you know. It was fine in the crosswinds. It's got those deep section carbon rims, which I've sort of forgotten how, but they handle the wind in a clever way, and they make those particular deep sections much more stable in a crosswind.
Because what a deep rim wheel does is it acts like a sail. So actually, in the very conditions where people don't like to use them, are the very conditions which is the best to use them.
Oh,
because they'll
interesting.
propel the bike forward.
See, these are all the tips from the top. That when you're out on the Queen K, for how long?
5 hours?
Which in case you're not obsessed with triathlon, is is the super duper road section with the volcanic, ex-volcanic lava fields either side. Is that right? And the sea on you. Do you see a lot of the ocean?
No, not really.
No.
It's just pretty. It's like riding across a moon surface for 5 hours with someone holding a hairdryer in front of your head. That's basically what it's like.
Is that how you train at home? On the turbo?
The turbo with
Yeah,
the hairdryer.
with a hairdryer.
That's how you train for like headwinds.
God, you're
And you
not.
could do crosswinds, you could do anything.
But that is almost the diametric opposite of how I train on the turbo. So I train for
You don't need a
half an hour
hairdryer.
with a really cold Dyson fan.
That's a lot of stuff.
Bring it in, man. Thank you so much.
Gadget man.
Yeah, exhausted. See you later.
So I hadn't planned on doing that today, but I got a call from Jason just as we were crossing the channel. They were absolutely boshing it around the park on those triathlon bikes. Definitely not UCI legal, but fast as. Feels very good to spin out the legs. A day off yesterday made him feel pretty tight. So that was an intense few days. I'm going to cut this video short. Good night for now. See you guys tomorrow.